You sat down with your nasty attitude. You better back the I'm gonna get my
Alright, so I've made a lot of videos on this channel. I've covered scammers, fraudsters, people who have done genuinely terrible things. But today is a special kind of frustrating. Because the woman I'm covering today hasn't done anything illegal. At least not in most of her videos. What she's done is somehow worse. She has made it her entire personality to terrorize minimum wage workers on camera, and then post it like she's the hero of the story. Her name is Fatima Bennerson, and she goes by, and I want you to really hear this, the original tongue lasher. That is what she calls herself. That is her brand. That is what she chose. She posts videos of herself arguing with retail workers, restaurant staff, store managers, anyone who she feels has even slightly inconvenienced her. And look, I understand that sometimes customers genuinely do get bad service. That happens. But what you're about to see today is not that. What you're about to see is a pattern. A very deliberate, very consistent pattern of a woman who believes the rules simply do not apply to her. I've been sitting on this one for a while because honestly, every time I started editing, I'd just get more and more annoyed. But we're doing it today. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's talk about Fatima Bennerson. Fatima Bennerson has been filmed, or filmed herself, in confrontations at Best Buy, a Polo Ralph Lauren, Crumble Cookies, IHOP, CVS, and those are just the ones that went viral. Her account is full of these. Now, and I want to be really fair here. I don't think Fatima is a bad person in the way that, say, a scammer or a fraudster is a bad person. But I do think she has convinced herself of something that is genuinely harmful, which is that she deserves more than the standard treatment everyone else gets. That the rules, the wait in line, order what's on the menu, don't speak to staff like that, those are for other people. And the really insidious part is the filming. Because these workers, they can't fight back. If a customer is screaming at you and you raise your voice back, you can lose your job. So they're stuck. They have to absorb it. And Fatima knows that. She banks on it. She puts them in an impossible position and then films their frustrated reaction and posts it as evidence that she was wronged. Please subscribe.
Are you ready? Hello?
Ma'am, can you please have some patience? Kind of busy on the inside. You got multiple orders.
I know, but if you take my order, I can get out the line. Or at least answer the question, because I don't know if I want what I'm ordering yet. Oh my goodness. So I'm supposed to sit here, burn my gas because there's other people in line? That's not fair to me. I see you moving fast up there. I see you. I know you're trying to move, but that guy wasn't even supposed to be in front of me. He jumped in front of me, and now I gotta wait. I would have been next. Yeah. This guy right here, I would have been next. That guy, he's moving his butt at me. I see him moving. He's moving and shaking. I see you. But can you just take my order, please? Now the guy's all the way at the window, and I still haven't ordered. Like, what's up with that? I got a whole comment.
Ma'am, could you please just be patient? Thank you.
But my gas is not patient.
Turn the gas off. Turn the car off.
I'm not going to do that. It's cold outside.
Fatima walks into a store. Could be any store, doesn't really matter, with an item. No receipt or ID. Sometimes no tags, just the item. And she walks up to the returns desk, and she expects, genuinely expects, to get her money back. And when they say no, which they will, because that is their policy, which is clearly posted, which every adult in America is aware of, that's when the camera comes out.
Not working, that's the thing.
What do you mean it's not working? I don't understand what you're saying. You asked for the ID number. I gave it to you.
It's not going to go through.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing.
Well, can you just give me a gift card and I can exchange it that way?
I can't just give you a gift card.
I'll call your manager over.
I did.
She came prepared for this conversation. She came prepared to escalate. And I want to be really precise about what's happening here legally and practically. Because Fatima always frames this as the store being unreasonable. So let me be clear. No receipt, no ID, no return. This is not controversial.
We usually do with either a receipt, the credit card,
I don't know
or
what
the
else is. You know how
ID.
much paper I have in my car?
That's
You think we keep up with all the
that's why
receipts in the world?
that's you need
Please.
the Target app on your phone. It's all stored in
Honey,
there.
no thanks. I have enough apps on my phone. I have no room.
Every major retailer in this country has a return policy. It is posted at the door. It is printed on your receipt, which she doesn't have, by the way. It exists for one reason: to prevent return fraud. And return fraud, for those who don't know, costs retailers in the United States somewhere in the range of billions of dollars every year. Stores didn't create these policies to inconvenience Fatima Bennerson. They created them because people abuse the system. The policy is not personal. The policy is not discrimination. The policy is the policy. And the employee behind that counter, they did not write the policy. They cannot override the policy. They are not empowered to override the policy. They are just a person doing their job. Fatima knows all of this, which is what makes the next part so infuriating.
I can't really help you if you don't have a receipt, card, or ID with you.
What are you talking about?
That's just our policy.
What?
It's our policy. Our manager will tell you the same thing. Can a
Well,
manager
where's the
please come
manager
up
here?
to
You
our
still
desk
yapping off talking about the manager gonna tell me. Let me hear that.
It will come up here in a
Because I'm
second.
quite sure I know your manager.
All right, so you can speak to them in a second.
I am going to. You do whatever you gotta do. Just get out of my face.
Put yourself behind that counter for a second. You are making maybe $14, $15 an hour. You have been on your feet since your shift started. You have dealt with 30 other customers today. And now this woman is standing in front of you with an item. No receipt, no tags, sometimes no proof of purchase whatsoever.
Excuse me, is there a manager in here? I'm sick and tired of standing around looking like a dope fiend waiting. Is there a manager?
Oh, yeah, someone called me.
Where are they? Because I need to get them now. I need to go.
What do you need help with?
Are you the manager?
No.
Of course I don't ask.
And she is speaking to you like you're an obstacle, like you personally have wronged her, like your entire job is to stand between her and money she is owed.
Not to be rude, but you have your cart full, right? So go ahead and do what you gotta do. I just ask for a
I know
manager.
what I have to do up here, so that's why.
What do you know to do? Because they're telling me, maybe you do know. I'm returning something. I don't have my ID on me. It was lost. I don't have the card I purchased it on or the cash. It was only $13. No.
So what do?
But my number was probably used when I purchased it.
Yeah, so if you have the Target app, all your receipts get saved onto there, and we can find it on there.
Man, I ain't got time.
She keeps pushing and pushing and pushing, always just below the boiling point, until the employee says something, until they snap, until they raise their voice or say something they shouldn't. And the second that happens,
So let me get my order and stop talking. Just take the order. Let me get
No.
4. Excuse me?
The way you're talking to me is
Okay, so call your manager back. You can call your manager.
I'm not going to get
Call your manager.
You can leave.
Call your manager. You're on video. Call your
I don't
manager.
care. Does it look like I care?
You can lose your job.
I don't
Call your
care.
manager.
I get paid $13 an hour. Does it look
Do
like
me
I
a favor,
care?
mamacita, call your
You can
manager.
walk out. Get out right now.
and there it is. The employee snaps. And look, I'm not going to sit here and say that was the right move. It wasn't. Retail workers are trained not to do that, and there's a reason for it. But I want you to understand what you just watched. That person has been standing there, being ground down, being spoken to like they're nothing, being denied the ability to just do their job. And she finally broke. That's not a bad employee. That's a human being who has been pushed past their limit by someone who is very, very good at pushing people.
Your baby's butt is in my face. Your baby's booty is in my face. Thank you. She might fart over here, that's why. I don't want her booty in my face. Her booty was like right in my face. She could have gave me a nice fat fart. And that would not have been cute at all. Yes. I'm in IHOP. And I'm ordering some food to go. So after I finish and get out of here, we'll do some other stuff later on. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I need a second. She said that to a mother holding a baby at an IHOP on a Tuesday. The baby, I would like to point out, cannot walk yet, cannot talk yet, cannot make decisions about where to be or who to be near. The baby is just existing, just being a baby in the world, which is the one and only job a baby has. And Fatima Bennerson looked at that baby, that innocent, helpless, brand new little person, and decided that child was a problem.
Yeah, and what are you going to do with my address in the post office with your job on the line? You know, I don't even want to do no business in here. I'm totally disrespected. I don't even like his posture. And I'm going to make a formal complaint. Goodbye. Tell that nasty man to go get another job. Get out of here.
So, what do we actually take away from all of this? I think Fatima Bennerson is a really very useful case study in a specific kind of entitlement that social media has made much more visible. She's not unique. There are a lot of people who move through the world like the rules are optional and everyone around them is a supporting character in their story. The difference is Fatima posts it. She has built an audience around it. She has made the tongue lasher her identity. And that's what makes this genuinely sad to me underneath all the frustration. Because at some point, somebody in her life should have pulled her aside and said, hey, this thing you're doing, it's not making you look powerful. It's not making you look righteous. It's making you look like someone nobody wants to be around.